Good day everybody and welcome back to my channel, Viking Gamer. And in today's adventure we're going back into Star Trek Online. And have a little look at the Risia Festival. Or the Summer Festival. Aha! I've got some more crew. As we did apply earlier. So just collect everybody up. Oh, hang on, let's just close chat down. You never know what people are going to be saying in there. Okay, now I've been trying to get the special rice and tribble. As you know, I grabbed some snacks and I got this low nut tribble, which doesn't do the same thing as the rice and tribble I previously knew about. So I'm going to try and buy another couple of snacks and have another go at breeding the tribble which I'm after. Maybe I need to get a more expensive snack. Get a couple of expensive drinks. Okay. Do the daily task. Everybody. Dancing tree person. And I think that must be a new dance emote because I haven't seen that one before. I've not seen such moves before in all my life.
Get out there and fly. Time's wasting. You've seen the floaters in the... Get out there and fly. Time's wasting.
I'm not sure if this is such a good idea while fireworks are going on.
That'll give the dancers a show.
So I haven't tried this from this angle before, so I thought I'd give it a go. And as you can see with this floater, it's much faster than the previous one, which took us ages to do this.
You buzz the resort. The Be sure to take some time to explore the side trails after you're done flying.
Sort of zoom out a bit, so I get a bit more of the view. Yes, apparently this location used to have a day and a night cycle, but then after one of the big game updates, it broke, and so they then just removed it, and now it's a sort of perpetual stage of sunset. Which I think is a shame. I like it when they've got a proper day and night cycle in the game.
I hope you had a fun flight.
Okay, got
Get
50
out there and
favours.
fly. Time's wasting.
Yeah, and okay, that's the daily event done. So we've got a bit more advancement towards that, towards the ship. But we can still do
Get out there and fly.
Events.
Time's wasting.
every 12 minutes you can redo that. But if you've got multiple characters on your account, you can just keep switching between them and basically just keep farming 50 of those tokens, and basically about 3 characters with decent floaters can do that in the space of 12 minutes and just keep rotating them, if you were so inclined to do that. Considering how many low nuts these things cost, it's quite expensive. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. Ah yes, the race has already been and gone. But I'm still going to jump on my board. And head on out here. Although the race has ended, the track's still up. So we'll just have a quick... No, don't think the track's still up, so I can't have a quick look in advance of what it's like. Ah, yes it is. You can have a quick practice run before I actually do it for reals. Because everybody else has already been and done the board race. Get a quick practice run through. And when you're actually participating in the race, there'll be a flag here that you've got to try and grab. There's two types of race. There's just the standard race, and then there's a biathlon, where you actually have a board section and a floater section. The Horga'hn Hunt starts in 2 minutes. As well, just run this course again while it's here. So we'll be taking it down in a minute. Whoop! Of course, the bigger, more powerful boards like this one are really good in a straight line, but not so manoeuvrable. And when the race is actually going over these gives you a speed boost as well. And they have little speed boosts on the ground as well. Kind of like what's that game called? Mario Karts? I believe that game had similar things. Right, after the Horga'hn Hunt we'll have the Biathlon, so I'll get to show you that. Oh, and it's time to sort out the tribbles again. So that one gives me 2 Dyson sphere marks. 2 Nukari marks, and some other bonuses. 1 fleet mark.
The Horga'hn Hunt has started. Talk to the Horga'hn Collector to participate.
5 unrefined dilithium. And 2 Romulan marks. And I'll eventually show you what we get to do with marks later. Now I've still got some of these left over from when I went shopping before, but I think I'll go and drop these in the bank. I'll drop the large amount in the communal bank, the 999, and keep the smaller and put the smaller amount in my own personal bank. No, that's the exchange. And the Horga'hn Hunt, you can also do that with more than one character as well. Okay, put that back in the big bank. One of my other toons dipped into that as well. This I'll put into a little character hold. and then it'll be easier to keep an eye on what I'm earning since then. Anyway, let's go and sort out this Horga'hn Hunt.
Welcome to Risia. Have you picked up a souvenir Horga'hn yet?
Are you familiar with the Horga'hn? This statue is part of an ancient Risian custom. As part of our festivities, we've hidden Horga'hns all over the island. Find as many as you can, and you'll earn a few Lolonot favors, and hopefully impress the judges.
Welcome to Risia. Have you picked up a souvenir Horga'hn yet?
Okay, zoom out so you guys get a better view. This might actually make it a bit harder for me to find the Horga'hns, but we'll see how we go. Okay, the little mini map up here says, here we go. It's there lying on its side. Sometimes if two players are trying to grab the same Horga'hn, it glitches out and stops you from picking it up. So yep, that's sort of glitched. Yep, there we go. Over the mountains. Okay, where's the... oh, there it is. Do 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 do. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, the Horga'hns mostly appear in the same spot, sometimes with a slight variation. There seems to be two patterns, but they're pretty much close to... they're pretty much the same pattern, with just a few feet in another direction from the previous pattern for each Horga'hn, so not a great deal of change. Okay. Once we've done this, we'll do the Biathlon. And there we go. That's glitched out. I'm not able to pick it up. So I just pause, wait for the other players to go away. It's not a very nice way of putting it, but it is what it is. And you can collect bird eggs while you're doing this as well. Sometimes you receive as a favour and a bird egg. Which then gives you little daily tasks for your crew to do. Yeah, sometimes this Horga'hn is located further
You found
that way.
10 Horga'hns. Come and get a bonus reward. Looks like you found quite a few Horga'hns.
Okay, continue. Because, like, before you had to actually head all the way back to collect this, but now they've decided, no, you'll just grant it to you wherever you are. So, yep. And, oh, apparently we can also do this as part of the daily event progress. Oh, nice. Okay. Biathlon begins in 7 minutes. So unless I can find something interesting to do, I will... If I don't find something interesting to do, I'll just expedite straight to that. But right now I want to head back to the promenade here. Of course, on the first session I did acquire an egg, and I did hatch it out with a couple of my crew members. So now I've got to raise that into a more mature bird, and eventually you get to trade them for marks. Another one of these Horga'hn statues. Big one. Don't think I'll be able to fly off of that. Okay, where's the ornithologist? Ah, overshot. Talk to ornithologist. Okay, so what have I got? No eggs, and it's a rising tropical bird, fledgling, tufted, sunset streamer. So find sunset streamers on here. Sunset streamer. Okay, raise it to adult level. So here in the duty officers roster, click begin assignment. That will be done in 20 hours. Are there any other assignments I can do while I'm here? The riser specific assignments. Perform diagnostic on emergency hologram. Emergency R&D hologram. So that's one that helps with the R&D tasks. And my con hologram is going to assist with that as well. So yeah, see what happens. And doing those, like I said, levels your character slowly. But from what I can see, doing the festival ones, you don't get levels for that. But doing any of these others, I will gain levels, so it'll be worth jumping on a few of those. But I don't want to do that at the expense of doing some of the summer festival ones, so hang on, sorry, just a little cat on my lap here. You okay? Little cat was just sliding off my lap. Yes, and you can also breed feathered monkeys. Which are these crazy little things. That one's wearing a mask. This one is not. So basically, monkeys with bird feathers. Very strange. Okay, Biathlon starts soon, so better head out to the starting area. Can I get to the starting area for that on foot? I've never tried going there on foot before, so it'll be interesting. Ah yes, some bar. And a place where you can, I think you can just acquire, yes, different drinks and food, some of which is standard fare. Which makes sense. You can also get special rise and duty officers here as well. But anyway, I haven't been along the foot trails. There might actually be an accolade for that. Anyway, so where am I going again? Yeah, I'm going to the river inland.
The Horga'hn Hunt is ended. Try again soon.
Yes, I think I might be going in completely the wrong direction. Oh, the suspension bridge. Yeah, I think I'm going in the wrong direction. Run! Okay, beam to triathlon site. Site biathlon. Okay, join biathlon. Grab my board. So this is against other players. Roll the camera out a little bit.
Competitive racers, on your mark. Get set.
Now that's interesting, there's only a small handful of us on this one. Normally it's really crowded. Oh, speed boost. Speed boost. Oh. I think one of the other racers might have gone off the track. Got to be really careful.
Check in at the flag before equipping your floater.
Equip it too soon, I'll get disqualified. Okay, got to go through all these rings. These rings, which they've changed them slightly. Before, these rings were a grey colour and they looked a little bit more like something from another sci-fi franchise. Whereas now in fact I think they've changed them again. Yeah, they've got even more detail on them now. Oh my goodness, first. First go at doing that on this character and I got first position. Because there was, I think, only 5 of us doing the race and... Where is everybody? Did they all slide off the track? Yes, here they come. Yes, someone else completed it. I'm a very basic floater. Okay. Just cheer for them. There's the emote cheer. Wow. Normally you get a lot of people doing the race-based events, the races. Yet normally you get a lot of people doing the races, and that was just a very small number. And have I admired the view from this spot before? So work towards my accolades. I did a little bit of play earlier on and accidentally did a couple of other accolades when you guys weren't here, sorry. Because just happened to come across them and it's like, like there's one where you witness an argument on the boardwalk and if you just happen to be there when it happens, it's like, oh, it triggers. So I just logged in and, oh, it triggered. Oh, that's a good view. Might be another thumbnail shot, or it might not. I think we've got a player stuck in a tree. Who's stuck in the tree? Is that a player or an NPC? Yeah, that's an NPC. So looks like the computer's pathfinding is glitched out. Okay, powerboard race in 15 minutes. Anyhow, let's have a little look at what I got. For the Biathlon, I got tropical tags. Okay, I got a different type of... I just gained a different type of tribble from the food. Another Ryzen's... Okay, this one gives me run speed and a bonus to all damage with melee attacks. Basically it's a baseball themed tribble. So... But I got two of the same, so it looks like it... I was like thinking, if I get 2 meals, I'll increase my chances of getting the right tribble. But no, it's like, oh, we'll just give you 2 of the same for whatever was going on. So just buy 1 type of meal then. Different Ryzen tribble on either side of it. And see what it turns into. I think there's only the 3 different types of Ryzen tribble, but there's one which grants you a flying speed bonus, which is what I really want. So anyway, it's 12 minutes till the Powerboard race, which is the other race event. I will probably fast forward time till that one for you guys. In the meantime, oh, there's someone else on a Romulan themed board. Yay! In the meantime, hang on. Go back to the promenade. Of course, those tags are what you need to breed feathered monkeys. Which you can also turn in for tokens. Okay. You may have seen Verizon feathered monkeys about the island. They are native to the jungles here, but they are extraordinarily clever and docile. Interested visitors can help with our research and adopt a Ryzen feathered monkey as a pet and companion. Okay, trade monkeys, raise feathered monkey. Okay, begin task. And I think you can only do one of those a day, despite how many tokens you may or may not have. So yeah. And then raising them through the different stages of their life. And then raising them through the different stages of their life, much like the tropical birds. While I'm here, that's a nice little area. Nice little hangout. While I'm here, I'll just have a little look at down here, because I think down here is where you can get the Risia duty officers. Yeah, a con officer. They help with ship's maneuverability and so forth. Entertainers. And geologists. Again, very expensive, but they can come join our crew. I will try and save up to get some of them as well. I'll be trying to get my other characters to earn more of the tokens necessary, so it's not just all on Verde, because otherwise it's like not gonna have the time to earn enough tokens for all of that. Playing Space Tourist again, having a little look round. What's the ceiling like? Okay, I'll probably fast forward this about 6 minutes and come straight to the Powerboard race, which starts underneath this very bridge from memory. Hello. Very interesting person. Well, they're a Romulan like me, so, or working for Romulan Empire. There are two ways of controlling the board, either with the mouse keys, with the keyboard keys W, D, A, and the spacebar for jump, or holding both left and right mouse buttons down and moving the mouse around like this, which gives you a little bit more control, and the spacebar for jump.
The limited time rewards have ended. You can still seek out artifacts, but only for the standard payout.
Yeah, there's no reverse key for the powerboard. Gravlev stuff going on at the bottom. Gravlev or anti-grav, whatever they call it in Star Trek. Someone wearing the baseball uniform. Yep, join race. Pull up to the barrier. Whoops. And as you can see, there's a lot more people interested in this one, so this is going to be tight. Yeah, a lot of people. So the frame rate might actually drop as well. Quite often you get a lot of people doing this rate. When you get a lot of people doing this race, the frame rate just starts to chug.
Competitive racers, on your mark. Get set. Go!
Oh. The speed boost threw me off the track. So disqualified. Well, I can't participate in the race anymore, but just head on out. Not jump in anyone's way, I'll just head on round the side here and just watch everyone come into the finish. Looks like everybody's already been and gone. Well, that was a little disappointing. As soon as you come onto land, your board disappears. Okay. Success on the repairs to the emergency hologram, and yep. Progressed a level there. So I might as well do a few tasks and level up my character a bit. Let's have a little look at what some of these tasks are worth, because I can get some dilithium, which is always good. EVA suit training. Yeah, that's good. These guys have excellent abilities for it, so these guys not so much for this one. Decrypt encrypted files. See if I can find someone better than the hologram to assist with that. Oh, no, there's no one available. Okay, that's gone worse. So if some of their skills are in green here, that means they're appropriate to the task chosen, and the other skills which aren't green are not. So if I chose this person, none of the skills are in the green, meaning not appropriate for this particular job. And the cat's falling off my lap again. Whereas being efficient and logical is good for this task, so assign them back to it. See how that goes. See if there's any security tasks to be done. Because there's one where you confiscate contraband from your crew. Which is always good, because sometimes some tasks you can trade a bit of contraband to get those done. Engineering tasks tend to earn you a bit more energy credits and dilithium ore. Also, sometimes if a task goes disastrously wrong, one of your duty officers can die. Okay, attain Federation. Attend a Thracian trial by combat. Okay. Everyone's so good, it's all success, no chance of failure. The Thracians are some of the cat people. Okay, any medical tasks? Administer treatment on a bone fracture. 1% chance of failure. Science. Some research. I think that'll do for now. I almost forgot to mention, there's also some other prizes that you get for completing the biathlon. Basically, you get the ability to purchase a gold board if you got first place, a silver board if you got second, and a third board, and a bronze board if you got third. If you get gold though, you get the choice of purchasing all three, but if you only get silver, you'll have access to both the ability to purchase the bronze and the silver but not the gold, and of course if you only got bronze, then just that. So yeah, it's not quite as good as the board I've got, because the Romulan Republic board I've got is speed 78, turning rate 150, whereas this is speed 73, turning rate 120. Which, hang on, I think I might have told an untruth earlier. Because for cheaper boards... No, they don't have a better turning rate. 60, 90, 73, 120, 78, 150. Still not a good turning rate, though. Anyway, although I've got the right to purchase those boards, oh yes, you can also get matching floaters. But yeah, that was just very surprising, winning that on the first go. But I think that was basically because only 2 of us survived the race. Everybody else went off the track and there was barely anyone on it. Where are the floaters? Ah, here they are. And there should be... Yep, bronze, silver, gold. So I could show off and buy the gold ones, but I haven't got a lot of favours yet, and I don't want to spend unnecessarily. And also that's pretty much all we've got time for. So hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment in the comments section. Just be nice and polite with one another if you do so. And until next time, spend your low luck tokens wisely.